Okay, let's see what she talking about.
My mom did a thing where she made sure that my sisters and I grew up never connected together, that we never trust each other, that we never get along. She did that to ensure that we would never turn against her. But the bad thing about it is we don't trust each other at all.
This
So
one's
we're
pretty
all
long.
divided and scattered abroad. And my mom
Bear with me. This
plays
one's
like
kind of
she doesn't
long.
know what happened, but she was the mastermind behind it all. So looking forward now, moving forward
It
now,
sounds
seeing
interesting.
that my mom had everything to do with it, but she looks like the innocent victim and that had nothing to do with
No,
it.
she
It's
not. Y'all
sad to
should have
say
communicated.
she won because she successfully raised daughters that are divided, that don't trust each other at all.
So none
And
of
she
y'all
can
just was
talk to
like,
each
"Hey,
one of us
mom messy,
one by
huh?"
one,
And
smearing
then
the other one,
somebody else was
gossiping
brave
about
enough to
the
be
other
like,
one,
"Yeah, she told me
and
this,
she'll never
and then
get
she told
caught
me
because the other
this,"
two won't
and then
ever
you guys
investigate
all
her
just
BS.
confront her
Oh well.
at one time. And I do understand. I understand what she's saying. But I got a question. Why so many women is outing their moms now? Like, at first it was everybody saying moms could do no wrong. And then all of a sudden, I see a lot of women outing their moms, talking about how their moms was bad moms because of X, Y, and Z. And it's usually what she just said, where the mom is separating her daughter so she could have control over everybody. Because if they all communicate effectively with each other, they would be able to expose their mom for her lies, because somebody would say, "Mom, you told me this, but you told her this. That don't make sense. Why are you being messy? Why are you giving us misinformation?" Because that's all it takes. So then now you force your mom in that moment, because remember, all you guys are there, so she can't lie no more. Because you guys, that's the best way to confront people when it comes to them lying. You have to bring all parties in one room. It's like a courtroom. And then you put them on a stand and everybody cross-examine them. That's it. And you ask every question that you ever had. Like you talk about everything they did that messed with you and scarred you and gave you bad core memories. That's why you can't let it go, because it scarred you. So when everybody's there, you force that parent to be honest. And if they're not ready to be honest, usually they do the deflecting and they try to play the victim. But then you double down and don't let them play the victim either. You be like, "Nah, cut it out. This is not about you and hurting your feelings. Why did you do this?" Now they're going to do one or two things. They're going to tell the truth and be open and vulnerable with you guys, because we got to understand our parents go through shit too. Just like you as a parent right now. I know it's at least making you not judge your parents anymore, because life happens. Life happens. And when everything is going good, then all of a sudden it seems like everything in the world that's bad is happening to you and only you. You start to question everything. But you can't let that break you. I went on a tangent. I apologize. Now they're going to tell the truth and just be vulnerable and honest of why they were doing that, because you need to ask why. Don't just hear the excuse and accept it. You need to follow up with, why did you do that though? All right. Or they're going to leave. They always do the classic, "I'm out of here," and storm out. Classic. You already know what that is. You talking about, tell me you're a narcissist without telling me you're a narcissist. As soon as they storm out, you're like, "You're a little kid. Did you really just storm out?" You know we're going to have to talk about this eventually. Grow up. Because essentially that's what it kind of feels like with your parents. Anytime you try to confront them about something, they kind of revert and get into like a childlike stage on their plight. And you're like, "I understand what you went through, but as the parent, you should have did this." And they don't understand that part. But if you guys, according to the young lady in the video, if you and your sisters get her in a room and all you guys are there, even for, you said it's like two sisters that don't want to get with it, don't tell them about it. Just tell everybody you guys are going to this location. Make it seem like it's fun and happy. And then it's really a setup. So when mom get in there, it's an intervention for mom, and she needs it. So you don't got to say nothing. You just got to listen, because the truth is going to come out because all you guys are there. So we're not saying you got to confront her. Maybe one, give somebody that responsibility and be the leader to confront her. And then you guys give that person all your questions and let them ask. What I always think it's better everybody asks their own questions directly, and you look at your parent, whether it's mom or dad, in their eyes. And you read them, you look at their body language, you see how they react to certain words that you're saying. So you can just see if they're being vulnerable with you or not. Because just because they're telling the truth don't really mean they're being vulnerable, because some people tell the truth because they have to. Like if they were never forced to tell the truth, they never would have. That's a big difference if you don't understand it. Someone telling the truth because they have to, or someone telling the truth willingly, that's why when you start talking about the law, when you tell the truth and you're forthcoming, that says a lot about your character. It says you're not hiding anything. That's why you follow the law, because you were asking for help. When you call, you're praying, you're asking for help. So when they get there, they can help you. That's why you do that. So it's a big difference of being forced to tell the truth and just willingly telling the truth. It's a big difference. It says a lot about your character, and that's important. I learned that the hard way, especially when you start talking about business. It's so important when it comes to your character. I'm telling you, when you to start thinking about that with your next business partners, really focus on a character, and it's going to tell you if they're a safe bet. Just because they're a good business person, doesn't mean they're a good business partner. They could just be good, like on a solo thing. All their success come from their solo adventures. Every time they team up with somebody, it never goes through. That's what I'm saying. It's a big difference. Just because they're a good business person doesn't mean they're a good business partner. It's based off their character. Especially when you start signing contracts that's 2+ years. When you start signing contracts for 2 years or more, you need to understand that 2 years is a long time to be in business with someone when everything's going bad. Yeah. Think about that like your relationship with your parents, because that's exactly what it is. Your relationship with your parents is a business investment. Especially when they provided a good life for you. When your parents provide a good life for you, that means they're investing in you. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you didn't want to go to private school, you didn't want to go to tutoring, it doesn't matter. They're investing in you. So it's a business relationship. You want to make sure as a kid that you're doing the best you could do for yourself, because by you doing it because you want to, no one has to force you now. Now your parents don't have to force you to be better. You want to be better. A kid shouldn't have resentment for their parents because their parents is forcing them to challenge themselves and be better. That means your parent care. But as you grow, naturally, we all been kids. You start to think that your parents have unreal expectations of you or unrealistic. You're like, I don't even want to do that. They start putting their desires on you, start living vicariously through you. So it becomes a business and you're too young now. I feel like when parents want to make it strictly about business and saying, I did all this for you, so you better make it happen, it comes with an age. And, a certain age their mind isn't fully developed to even understand and comprehend the information that you're trying to give them. They haven't been through enough situations yet, so they don't even understand the severity of the information. They still think life is on easy mode, so they don't see the full details of what you're telling them. It's not severe to them. They think they got time, or they think they're exempt, they're different, they're not going to make the same mistakes that you make. All right, so they don't want to listen. Listen to your parents, kids. Listen to your parents. It makes life easier for everyone. And then you'll understand the kids who listen to their parents, those are the ones who can finesse. They believe you because you handle business. You always doing what you're supposed to be doing. So, you know what I mean? If you really want control of your parents, do what you're supposed to do. And they're going to give you control because they trust you. They know you're responsible. It's not going to be a question. The question is always, I don't trust you. You're not responsible enough. If you act in such a manner to where you display that, they're never going to tell you that. They're going to say, oh, okay, yeah. Because they trust you. You're responsible.